What do fiercely confident women really do to fuel unshakable self-love when life spirals into chaos? Let's shatter the illusion, queens. Those transformative habits aren't in generic self-care lists. They're the rebellious, soul-deep rituals no one ever taught you. Welcome to Feminine Queen, where we decode how to radiate power even when your world feels like a tornado in stilettos. Darling, if you're here right now, I already know. You're not some damsel in distress waiting for a rescue. You're the kind of woman who stares at the mess and thinks, oh, you think this will break me? Cute. But even warriors need reminders to come home to themselves. So grab your favorite cozy drink, light that candle that smells like confidence, and let's get deliciously real. Let's rip off the Band-Aid. Self-love isn't pretty platitudes or posing for the gram. It's a warrior's commitment to choose yourself when storms hit, to stare down burnout, heartbreak, or that voice hissing, "You're not enough," and whisper back, "Watch me." How? Not by chasing perfection, but by crafting an inner fortress no mess can penetrate. Think of this as your secret toolkit for turning chaos into confetti. Because love, you weren't made to just survive the storm. You were born to dance in the rain, mascara running and all. Forget the cookie-cutter advice about gratitude journals or just stay positive, Jan. This is about the unedited, unapologetic habits that turn panic into power. Setting nuclear boundaries, rewiring shame into sacred worth, treating your energy like gold, not a free buffet. Because real confidence isn't about looking hot, it's about feeling untouchable in your truth, even when chaos tries to dim your spark. And hey, beautiful soul, if you're feeling a little cracked right now, that's okay. Even diamonds were once under pressure. Let's polish those edges together. Feminine Queen isn't here to coddle you. We're here to ignite you. Ready to armor up in self-love so bold it terrifies doubt? Let's dive into the gritty, glorious habits that'll make life's chaos kneel to your crown. 1. Rewire your inner dialogue. Become your own sanctuary. Your mind isn't a battlefield, it's a temple. Every time you shame your anxious self or rage at your weakness, you're vandalizing sacred ground. That voice you're trying to silence? It's not the enemy. It's a wounded ally screaming for you to stop abandoning yourself. Instead of suffocating it with food, distractions, or self-loathing, sit with it. Whisper, "I see you. I'm not leaving." This isn't therapy light. It's rebellion against a lifetime of conditioning. Your ugly emotions are hieroglyphics. Decode them and you'll find maps to your power. Let's play a game. Love. Next time your inner critic starts ranting, imagine it's a tiny, overprotective gremlin who's just really bad at its job. Instead of screaming back, giggle and say, "Oh, you're trying to help? How 2019 of you." Then wrap that gremlin in a glittery hug. Sound silly? Good. Self-love isn't about being serious. It's about being free. 2. Discipline is not punishment. It's devotion. Forget grind culture. True discipline isn't about crushing your spirit into productivity. It's showing up for yourself like a lover who never cancels plans. When you drag yourself to the gym at dawn, it's not to burn calories. It's to honor the vessel that carries your dreams. When you meditate through the chaos, it's not to fix your mind. It's to declare, "I am worth stillness." This is alchemy, transforming obligation into ritual. The hottest girls don't hustle. They curate their lives with the precision of a poet. Picture this, you in silk pajamas writing love letters to your future self. "Dear me, today I chose the salad because it makes me feel like a sun goddess. I said no to that draining friend because my peace is priceless. P.S. You're welcome." That's discipline, baby. It's not a drill sergeant. It's your hype girl in stilettos. 3. Your body is an oracle. Stop ignoring its prophecies. That gut feeling when someone drains your energy? The tension in your shoulders when you're betraying your boundaries? Your body isn't a meat sack. It's a psychic antenna. Hot girls don't manifest. They listen. They feel the tremors of discomfort and ask, "What's this trying to save me from?" When you numb yourself with Netflix or wine, you're slapping duct tape over a fire alarm. Reclaim your body as a compass. Let its aches and cravings guide you, not to punishment, but to profound self-trust. Next time your stomach knots up around someone, don't pop a Xanax. Pop a question. Body, what are you protecting me from? Maybe it's whispering, "This fling feels like a downgrade," or "That job is crushing your sparkle." Your body isn't dramatic. It's your personal Sherlock Holmes. Trust its clues. 4. God isn't a genie, he's your co-creator. Prayer isn't transactional. It's not begging for a Mercedes or a six-figure salary. It's sitting in the dark with the divine, hands open saying, I don't know what I need, show me. The magic isn't in the asking, it's in the surrender. When you stop demanding outcomes and start collaborating with the universe, miracles become mundane. That job you didn't get, the heartbreak that shattered you, those weren't failures, they were divine detours. Hot girls don't trust the process, they dance with it. Think of the universe as your sassiest bestie. When you cry, why isn't this working? She's like, honey, that door closed because it leads to a dumpster fire, but keep whining, I'll wait. Laugh, wipe your tears, and let her drag you towards something better. Spoiler, she's always right. 5. Boundaries are love letters to your future self. Let's autopsy your last toxic relationship. The late-night texts you answered, the excuses you made for his disrespect. Every time you folded, you wrote a check your soul couldn't cash. Boundaries aren't walls. They're moats protecting your sovereignty. When you say, this ends now, you're not being cold. You're resurrecting the girl who once believed she deserved crumbs. Stop negotiating with vampires. Your energy isn't a public park, it's a private altar. Guard it like your life depends on it, because it does. Imagine your energy as a VIP club. Bouncer. You gets to say, IDGF if you're family or my soulmate. If you're bringing drama, your name's not on the list. And darling, the cover charge? Self-respect. No discounts. Feminine queens. This is your wake-up call. You didn't click on this video to stay the same. You're here because you're done playing small in a world that's starved for your fire. Let's get one thing straight. This isn't about self-care. This is war. A war against every lie that told you to shrink, to settle, to silence your roar. You're not healing. You're assembling an army within. Now let's weaponize your softness. And if you're rolling your eyes thinking, but I'm not a warrior, wrong. You're a freaking phoenix. Burnout? Heartbreak? Those are just sparks fueling your rebirth. Now spread those fiery wings. Love. 6. Trauma isn't a life sentence. It's a launchpad. Your past isn't a scar. It's an origin story. That binge-eating phase, the toxic ex who gaslit you, those weren't mistakes. They were masterclasses in resilience. Hot girls don't heal their trauma. They harness it. Every tear you cried carved depth into your spirit. Every betrayal taught you to spot wolves in sheep's clothing. Stop apologizing for your cracks. They're where your light seeps through. Your pain isn't a weakness. It's a PhD in human nature. Wear it like armor. Here's a secret. Your trauma is your superpower's secret ingredient. Wonder Woman has her bracelets, you have your survival stories. Next time shame whispers, you're damaged, wink and say, no, I'm upgraded. 7. Loneliness is a portal. Walk through it. Solitude isn't a curse. It's an initiation. Those 2 years you spent single, that wasn't waiting. It was alchemy. While others clung to mediocre love, you were in the lab forging a relationship with the only soul that will never leave, yours. The world fears lonely women because they're unpredictable. They don't need validation. They are validation. Next time loneliness knocks, invite it in. Let it strip you bare. What emerges won't just be healed, it'll be feral. Think of loneliness as your cosmic spa day. No distractions. Just you, a bubble bath, and the realization that you're the freaking catch. Future, you will high-five present you for this. 8. Your vibe isn't an aesthetic. It's a force field. You think confidence is contour and a red lip? Child, please. Real magnetism is forged in the shadows. It's the unshakable knowing that you're a relic in a world of replicas. When you walk into a room, you're not being seen, you're rearranging the air. This isn't about posture or outfits. It's about the radioactive self-trust that comes from keeping promises to yourself. Stop trying to glow up. Ignite. PSA. Your vibe is 10% outfit, 90%. I dare you to underestimate me. Wear that messy bun like a crown and watch the room tilt toward your gravity. 9. Money can't buy peace, but self-respect does. You want security? Stop chasing bank accounts and start building inner fortresses. A woman at peace with herself is a woman who can't be bought, bullied, or gaslit. That rich feeling? It's not from designer labels. It's from looking in the mirror and knowing you'd choose you again. Every single time. Financial freedom is great, but soul freedom? That's the currency of queens. Repeat after me. I am the asset. Your worth isn't in your wallet. It's in the way you laugh at fear and flirt with possibility. Now that's luxury. 10. Stop collecting mirrors. Become one. You're not here to reflect others' potential. You're a prism, here to fracture light into colors they've never seen. Every time you dim yourself to make others comfortable, you commit soul treason. Your job isn't to be relatable. It's to be so radically yourself that others remember their own magic. The world doesn't need another pretty face. It needs your unedited, unapologetic frequency. Let's get poetic. You're not a pond reflecting the sky. You're the damn Northern Lights, rare, electric, and utterly untamed. Let them gawk. 11. Your life isn't a draft. It's the final edit. This isn't a rehearsal that someday you're waiting for. It's a myth sold to keep you docile. Every morning, you're handed a blank page and a pen dipped in stardust. Write ruthlessly. Burn what no longer serves. Reinvent, reclaim, repeat. You're not finding yourself, you're forging, and the world better brace itself. So go scribble in the margins, love, spill coffee on the page. Life isn't a museum, it's your graffiti masterpiece. And honey, you're Banksy-level brilliant. If this hit different, queens, smash subscribe and ring that bell. Feminine Queen exists to remind you, your power isn't a mood, it's a practice. A daily choice to meet chaos, not as a victim, but as a sovereign. And before you go, gorgeous, yes, you, binge-watching self-love videos in bed, I need you to hear this. You're already everything you're searching for. The confidence, the spark, the unshakable worth, it's not out there. It's in here. Here's the Stoic truth. No one admits. Self-love isn't soft. It's steel. It's looking at the storm raging around you and saying, this changes nothing about who I am. Not because you're deluded, but because you've mastered the art of separating your worth from the world's noise. Every setback, every mess, every moment that tries to shrink you, that's your forge. You're not too much. You're the exact amount of fiery, messy, glorious humanity this world needs. So keep taking up space. Keep roaring. Keep choosing yourself, even when it's quieter than rage. So let life rage. Let it demand, distract, and disappoint. Your job isn't to control the chaos. It's to fortify your inner citadel. To act, not react. To bend without breaking. To love yourself with such ferocity that external turbulence becomes background static. And when you stumble, good. Scars make better stories than perfection. Text your girls. Rewatch this video. Remember, you're not failing. You're collecting data for your comeback. This is the way of the unshakable woman. She doesn't wait for calm waters to respect her soul. She builds her lighthouse now, brick by brick, boundaries that honor her energy, thoughts that defend her peace, and rituals that whisper, I am mine first. Stay ruthless with your self-respect. Stay tender with your growth. And when doubt creeps in, remember, the greatest flex isn't looking hot when life's easy. It's glowing in the dark when it's not. You're not just surviving, you're alchemizing. Turning pain into poetry, mess into magic. And trust me, the world is taking notes. Feminine Queen is your rebellion, your revival, your reminder that you're not here to survive the storm, you're here to redefine it. Until next time, protect your magic.